right. Okay. All right. Before I open the floor to questions, first and foremost, I want to just state that it is an absolute tragedy that Double D Darley Desamot was not featured in Reality Wrestling Summer of Champions, okay? And as you can see, I'm not that happy. So I'm looking at my agent. Yep, that's you, looking at you. I want to be sure that these questions were screened. These were screened, right? So nothing's going to get out of hand today, okay? I want a fair opportunity at these questions that are going to be asked to me, okay? So just like baseball, okay? You got 3 strikes except me. I'm the one that will say, on that 3rd strike, you're out, okay? That's funny. See, Smart Water does not sponsor Double D Darley Desamot, okay? Let's open the floor to some questions here today. And yeah, so go ahead and start with you. Go ahead.
Hi there, Darley. It's Jack Slade, Introspective Weekly.
Oh, Jack Slade. Yeah, I know about Jack Slade. How you doing, buddy? How you doing?
Good, Darley.
Nice. Go ahead.
Nice to see you too, Darley. You had just mentioned that you were very upset that you were in a match that didn't go very well as planned on several platforms, social media. And just recently, you had mentioned that you were left off the Reality of Wrestling Summer of Champions.
Buddy, let's land the plane, right? Let's land that plane, right? I know you're probably a little nervous. You want to get all these words out. Let's land that plane. Go ahead.
As I was saying, some commentators have noted that even speculated that you have a chip on your shoulder because of ROW management feels that there's something that you might lack. Can you speak to that?
Looking at you. Yeah, my agent. That's strike 1. Okay? That's strike 1. All right? I don't even feel that question is worth me responding to. Okay? Next question. Go ahead.
Bruce from Road Wrestling here.
No problem. Get it out, buddy. I know. Nervous when I'm up here, right?
First time for a big establishment. So, okay. Darley, thank you for the time. I want to talk about your match with Lion Lockhart, I think it was. Yes.
You see, that's hilarious because I didn't even know his name when it first started. It's actually Eric Lockhart, but you know what? No hard feelings, right? No, who cares?
Oh,
right?
Of course, yeah, Eric Lockhart.
Yeah.
In your match, it started off with respect. I saw that you both had just a great amount of respect for each other, but a few minutes into the match, it seemed that you had a major injury.
That's right.
And it looked to us as you miraculously recovered. Are we going to see underhanded tactics like this be implemented in the future in your career here?
Underhanded tactics? First of all, I'm going to cut you off right there, okay? And the reason why I'm going to cut you off is because I don't appreciate the fact that we're saying it was an underhanded tactic, right? Because to say it's an underhanded tactic means that Double D Darley Desamot could have planned something like this to happen. And in reality, I didn't, right? I didn't plan that attack. You see, Eric Lockhart, when the bell rings, you must be prepared, okay? And Eric Lockhart was not prepared to answer your question. Next question, I'm done with this guy, okay? Next question, please. Yeah, go ahead.
Hi there, my name is David Lockhart there, Wrestling Bigger News. I got a question for you. I just wanted to follow up on something that last question mentioned that a lot of your critics have mentioned that you like to talk a big game, but
hold on, buddy. I just want to say really quickly: is there any ventilation here? It is really, really hot. I'm going to start sweating out. I'm going to go ahead and take a swig of this water. Give me a second, or whatever your name is, David. Hold on. Go ahead. I'm good. I'm ready for you.
A lot of your critics have mentioned that you talk a big game, but when it comes time to the big event, that you tend to lose. It looks as though that those tactics may have been implemented because that you maybe lack something. Was that something that you feel the management thinks that you are lacking?
That's strike number 2. All right, nice and quick, right? So it looks like none of these questions were screened. My agent, that's back at you, brother, right? You are 1,000% capable, responsible of this. Again, I choose not to answer that question. Let's go ahead and choose somebody that has a better question, please. Somebody.
Excuse me.
Is there any?
Excuse me.
Is there any women here? For God's sakes, it looks like we have a bunch of cartoon nerds in front of my face. Please, is there any? You know what? No. Just go ahead. Answer your question. Go ahead. Jesus. Oh my God.
This is Jacques Rowe from the French media. I have a question for you, Darley.
Are you Haitian, buddy?
What?
Are you Haitian by any chance?
Maybe.
I don't know, whatever the parents are. I apologize for that one. Okay, go ahead.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
So, Darley, my question is to you. At Summer Champions, Zilla Fatou, son of the late great Umaga, debut. How impressed were you with him?
Yeah, you see, Zilla Fatou is an incredible specimen, okay? As you mentioned, he is the son of the late, great Umaga, right? And if you were watching, in Reality of Wrestling, once he came out there, stormed to the ring, the crowd absolutely went insane because we know his family tree, right? These guys, I don't know where they're coming at him, but there's a lot of them, as we know, okay? See, Zilla Fatou, like I said, incredible specimen, but if you're honestly asking for my opinion,
Yes, this is what I want.
Zilla Fatou will never amount to anything that his father was in this business. Okay. Yeah. Next question. Oh my goodness. There we go. We got some women. We got some feminine energy. Finally, I just want to go ahead and state I am all about women empowerment. I'm just glad that we have some women. Go, ma'am, please go ahead. Absolutely.
Jill Kimball here with Vigor News. Your debut match ended up in a loss against Eric. Do you feel you can bounce back?
I can't believe it. This is ridiculous. Look, I just want to go ahead and state, is everybody just a fanboy for Eric Lockhart here, or a fangirl in your opinion or in your shoes? I think that this is just unfair, okay? I think this is unfair because I came up here right in this podium to ask or to answer questions that I figured were screened and that I figured were going to be good questions where I could go ahead and answer. But at the end of the day, you guys are all saying the same thing. You guys don't appreciate Double D Darley Desamot's time. And with that being said, I just want to go ahead and end this press conference immediately, effected right now. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, go ahead. Thank you. Thank you.